Wow, take a look at this. It's a pretty nice car. Welcome back. This is my 2008 Cadillac CTS, and we're finally going to do something to modify it. We're going to be adding this wing along with some $10 tint. Quick recap on the wing that I found at the junkyard. When I found it, it was originally silver, and then I sanded it down so it was like scratch silver, and I primered it, and then I sprayed it with a layer of Plasti-Dip. It was a little bit more challenging than I thought it was going to be. I kept pushing down on the can, and honestly it needed like 30 pounds of pressure, and my little fingers got tired, so didn't come out very good. So we're gonna go ahead and touch it up with some actual car paint. This is a glossy black, a primer and color, I guess. I was debating whether to get a clear coat or not, but I think for what I'm going to be doing later with this car, I don't think I'm going to need a clear coat. So we're just going to go ahead and make this thing gloss black. Yeah. Alright, so this is not going to completely transform the look of this car. It's really just going to add a nice little touch to the back. I'll make the rear end pop a little bit more, and that's kind of all I'm really going for. Right now, the state of the wing is pretty horrendous. We have peeling already happening, and you can see all of the debris and stuff that flew into the paint, or the Plasti-Dip, I should say. So it looks pretty rough. This is the backside right here. You can see that there are some spots where I sprayed pretty lightly, and this eventually comes to bite me in the ass at the end. So right here, what I'm doing is cutting off the adhesive tape that was put on the bottom of this wing to hold it to the car. At first I tried to just power through with some Goo Gone and a flathead screwdriver. I ended up hurting myself a few times and also just being very frustrated. I went ahead and grabbed a razor blade and started kind of slicing and dicing, and this actually kind of did the trick. It is not perfect. I was trying to do like a good job, but honestly this is a junkyard part, so it's not really the most valuable thing on the planet. Quick dog break. Alright, let's get serious. Alright, right here I start peeling off the Plasti-Dip. At first I thought this was going to be a cakewalk, and then again I was humbled and reminded that I suck at spraying this stuff, so it actually took me a lot longer to finish just peeling it off. The whole theme of this project here is that everything took me a lot longer to finish because I overestimated my qualifications and underestimated the amount of work I was going to be doing. I sat there and I peeled and peeled and peeled, and I wasn't really able to record most of it. I was also fighting my phone for time because my storage is incredibly low, so I was running back and forth, saving the videos onto my computer, or running back filming, and so this could have been a 2-hour project tops, and I kind of stretched it out to about 3 to 4 hours, but you know, who's counting? Here is my sad excuse of prepping the surface. I am using a coffee filter because it doesn't have any lint to wipe off all of the dirt and stuff that had already fallen on the wing. Okay, in a professional setting you wouldn't want to do stuff like this. I'm really just doing it quick and easy just so that I can have a wing on my car, not necessarily to be the nicest looking. I am planning on eventually wrapping this piece in vinyl, so I'm not too worried about if there are specks or not in it, mostly just that it's smooth. So after that quick little wipe down, I went ahead and started spraying. There is no method to what I'm doing. I'm just kind of spraying it. At some point I did go in 2 different directions, and honestly, this is not my best work. So if you're gonna make fun of me in the comments, that's fine. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. A little close up. It's already orange peeling. Wow, what a great job. Is there another dog check? Alright, the piece has dried, and this is what it looks like with the first coat. And I noticed I had a drip in the paint, so I went ahead and tried to save it with some masking tape, and this didn't really work very well, so I said screw it, and I'm gonna paint right over it.
I was gonna let it dry some more and then do a coat, but I'm gonna just do another one right now. Doesn't need to look the best.
Let's go ahead and skip this part. This is coat number 2, and I believe this is the final coat that I'm gonna do. I kind of liked the way it was looking. It didn't look too orange peeled, but I couldn't leave things looking decent, so I went ahead and added a coat of Plastidip Metallizer. I know, let me explain. I thought maybe the metallizer was gonna give it a nice little shine, but I kind of forgot that it's Plastidip and it's not gonna be shiny. It's gonna be a matte finish over a glossy finish. And after everything I've done to change the way it looks and ditching Plastidip in the first place, why would I use it again? So I went ahead and I gave it one very thin, inconsistent coat like I always do, and went ahead and tried to install it on the car. Have you guys heard of POV? Before anyone says anything about my camera quality, I know it's not the best. It's a Temu GoPro camera, so I wasn't really expecting the best, but just wanted to film this part without having my phone up in my face. Here I am just test fitting the wing, making sure that everything lines up. I did pull it off of another CTS, but I just wanted to be sure again. Just off the eyeball, it honestly already looked pretty good. Spraying some soapy water just to get all the dirt and grime off of the surface so that the tape could adhere well. After anxiously checking the wing 3 times, I am now going to put some adhesive tape and lock this in. And I realized here that I forgot my scissors. Now I'm running back. Dog time. And a few snips later, we are installing this wing. And I realized that I'm probably not doing this right. Usually people set the wing down and then pull the plastic wrap off of the adhesive tape while they have the wing on the car, and I probably should have done that. And D-Dawg goes and lines up his shot. Honestly, I didn't have a lot of faith in this adhesive tape, so here I'm just putting all of my body pressure on this. I do have a plan on taking this off and then modifying a little bit more, so I didn't want to do any other hardware. And now with the wing, this is what the car looks like. I know, not anything crazy, but it does kind of give it a nice little touch. And the bumper will be addressed, hopefully, in the near future. Alright, so in the beginning of this video, I did say I was going to add the window tint. So I went out and I tried to do it. I dropped the tint with a sticky face down onto the floor, and so I picked up all the crap. And honestly, I didn't really want to deal with it. I really was trying, but I was doing that shit backwards. I watched the video after the fact, and I realized, oh, you're supposed to start from the outside. Anyways. I'll go ahead and save the tint for a different day. I only had enough material to do one window, so that would have looked weird even if I had it done. So I'm gonna go ahead and wait on that, buy some actual like decent tint for my car, not some Walmart $10 stuff. I just wanted to try it, but now with just the tiniest bit of practice, I did drop like that piece fully on the ground, but I had like a little bit left over to do like the little triangle piece. So I'm gonna practice with that, and then once I actually do the real tint, then I'll go ahead and film a video. Besides that, The wing came out looking really good. Other than the fact that the metallizer is coming off, I think I'm just gonna get some kind of like either like a dry erase marker or something a little less. Did I say a dry erase marker? I meant a magic erase marker. A magic eraser. Mr. Clean. I'm just gonna get something rough and get it off. That's all I'm trying to say. That's it. Thank you guys for watching this video. It was kind of a shit show, to be honest. I'm gonna try to make some more content. I'm gonna try to look for a front lip for my car, just because I am missing that little chin piece on the bottom where the front bumper, like in the front bumper. Hopefully in the near future I can actually do something to really change this car. I really want wheels, but money, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, thanks you guys for watching. Jesus. Ugh.